Welcome to GOFitness University, powered by GOFitness Virtual. You should always consult with your physician before engaging in any physical activity program. By participating in this online exercise class, you assume all dangers, hazards, and risks of such participation. The exercise demonstrated by the instructors in this online class are physically demanding. If you are unable to safely perform these exercises, please modify them for your own safety or choose a different set of exercises. Remember, it's your body and your responsibility. If you like this lesson, come visit us at GoFitnessVirtual.com.
All right, welcome everybody. I am Gina Okren. I'm the founder of GOFitness Virtual, and we're getting ready to do the Still for Sneakers stability class now. So just make sure you have your chair out. I like you to work behind that chair even while we're doing the warm-up, which we do before every single class. Then you also have that option to kind of come to the side if we're going to do anything that extends the legs. It's probably better to be off to the side instead of right behind where you could run into your chair. I have a pretty soft padded chair, but you might have just a wooden chair, and I don't want you to kick that and cause a bruise or anything else. So just remember to kind of go to the sides if you need to. It's super helpful. Or if at any time you need to sit down and take a little break, go ahead and do that as well. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move my chair out of the way. We'll get started on balance. We're gonna work our posture, our core muscles in the midsection, and then we'll work our legs as we step out and try to catch ourselves and work on our balance. Hello, Deb, good to see you. Hi, Mary, great to see you guys hop on. I think Connie might be out there too, Roseanne, great. All right, so now I want you to start with those feet out a little bit wider, okay? Toes pointed toward the corners of the room. Let's take those shoulders back. Hands are just gonna come on the back of the legs. I want you to just lean down toward one side, bending that knee, and then go to the other. So the fingers just slide down the back of the leg. And one side, then the other. Nice job. And as you feel more comfortable, you may be able to reach those fingers down to the upper part of your calf, outside of your knee, calf area. Now I'm going to have you take your arms, and we're just going to figure eight. One side, then the other. Now let's go, just flow those hands, one side, then the other. It's more like a Tai Chi movement. Lift that elbow, so you're holding the ball between those hands. Lift with the elbow, take it back, and then switch. Still going side to side with those legs. And rest. Let's dive down, pull back. It's almost like we're coming rounding the back, then pull back, open up the chest, breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. One more. And now take those feet together, shake those legs out a little bit. Okay, now we're behind the chair. If you want to hold on to one hand on the chair, that's fine. I'm going to take both hands out as I lift out to the side, trying not to touch that foot to the floor. If you need to touch it, go ahead. I said trying. And rest. Now let's go the other side. Here we go, out. Those feet are together. I'm going to take the arms up and then down and up and down. Lift up. Almost let the wrists lead the arms. They're up. And rest. Good. Roll those shoulders back. Let's take those feet out a little bit wider. Okay, from here we're going to come up onto one foot. Okay, the toes. And let's take that shoulder forward and then lift and take it back, opening up the chest. Now lift that elbow, take the arm back. And if you can circle, go ahead and take that circle back. When you're doing the backstroke, it's almost that time of year. We're getting weeks away from our pool opening. I don't have one at my house. We have neighborhood pools around here. Some people have them at their house, but I don't. Now the elbow. Good, still working that ankle by coming over to one side. Now it's the shoulder roll. And rest. Okay, this is a good one to come to the side of the chair. So your balance leg, let's go ahead and take the balance leg. So you want to be on the side, you want the chair on the side of your balance leg, okay? The other leg's gonna kick forward and back. Opposite arm comes forward. Try to get a range of motion where you're stretching out the front of your hips and then your rear end. So again, just hold on if you need to. And rest. Good. Now let's go to the other side. All right, and leg forward and back. Hello, Ellen, good to see you. Front and back, swinging those arms. And rest. Great. Now those shoulders come back. Okay, now we're going to take the arms, so we're going to balance on that first leg that we were on. We're going to circle the leg. You can circle one arm and hold on, or you can circle both arms. If you feel like you can do it without holding on, that works well. And now take it the other direction. And rest. Okay, switch other side. Here we go. Now take it the other direction. And rest. All right, shake those legs out. Okay, so now we've worked on keeping that posture back, stretching it out. Now we're gonna work on our legs a little bit more. We've done some balance work with them, kind of loosened all that up. So hopefully you're ready to go. We're gonna go into some bigger moves, some lunges. We're gonna start by going off to the diagonals, diagonal forward and then diagonal back. So as you're doing that, go ahead and take your hands on your waist. We're gonna step out, just a small step out, and then feet back together. Then the other diagonal. Okay, then we're gonna open up our hips. Think about stepping that foot back and then bringing it in. So take the shoulder with you, open up. Okay, now diagonal, diagonal, open up back. Yeah, and open up back. Okay, so I'm not gonna do the arms because I don't have big enough room. Diagonal, diagonal, open up back, and open up back. Now I'm trying to, as I keep going around, I'm trying to get the legs working. We're gonna sink down and press back to center. Ellen, you have a rainy day? Yeah, we had one yesterday. Today is not bad. But boy, it was really stormy again last night. Good. Open up back. Open up back. Let's go through 2 more times. Diagonal. Diagonal. You're probably getting that same storm that came through here. It was not good. Good. Diagonal. Diagonal. Then open up back. And open up back. And rest. Okay, so everybody go ahead and grab a drink. Doing things like those lunges, that'll get your heart rate up a little bit more. So grab that drink real quick. I didn't fill up my water, I should have done that. Okay, now we're gonna take one foot is gonna be our balance foot. Oh no, that's never good when you and the dog get caught in it. Henley was like, I'm not going out. I have no part of it going out. All right, so balance on one leg. You can keep the other leg back, I don't care, or you can go to where a lift. If you take the legs close together, that's a little easier than if you spread them apart a little bit. So just so you know that that's kind of what you're working with, okay? So back or bend. I'm gonna take one arm out and then I'm gonna switch. Okay, so I'm trying to kind of throw my balance off a little bit. I can feel that working in my ankle, my lower leg, my foot. And now switch. Okay, let's actually rest those arms for a quick second. Okay, get that balance. All right, now add it in. My shoulders needed a little break. Okay, now we're gonna step out wider. We're gonna take our feet in that plie. Okay, so they're out wide. We're gonna bend the knees. This time we're gonna work in the core. We're gonna touch our fingertips on the outside of our top of our shoulders, and then one elbow's coming in front, then the other, little pulse. Good, good. And now just side to side. Again, another good way to get the stretching and movement in our core muscles. Doesn't have to be fast. Just can be nice and easy. If you don't want to go that way, take your hands just and crisscross them. Just make sure you're taking that shoulder directly over to the side. Back to in front and back with that little pulse. Nice work. And rest. Roll those shoulders back. And now from this plie, we're gonna come down. And then if you can come up and come up on your toes, I might have to walk my feet in just a little bit. Okay, out and up, and out and up. If it feels more comfortable for you to point your toes forward, go ahead and do that. Down and up, it's just working on control. Sit those heels down when you come down, and then you're coming up onto your toes as you raise up. And rest. Good, let's shake those legs out. Okay, now we're gonna work around the hips because the hips are a big part. When they're strong, they can support our body so much better. They really help us with our balance. So we're going to balance on one leg. The other leg's gonna lift up. And now we're gonna take it out to the side. And then we're gonna take it back. And then we're gonna switch. So I'm doing 5 each direction, okay? Here we go, now other leg, up. Out to the side. And back. And rest. Back to this first side. Here we go. Front. If you need to switch sides, get on the other side of the chair. Go ahead and do that. We just do 5 each direction. Keep the shoulder back. And then back. And switch. Here we go. Up. Then out to the side. And back. And rest. Now just alternate those knees coming up. Lifting one heel, coming up on the toe. And then switch. So from the side, just one knee in front. That is balance too, right? It is. There's so many different ways to strengthen the smaller muscles like our ankles and our feet. Good. Now take a step out a little bit and just come on one side, then the other. That little sway, I tell people all the time, imagine you're rocking a baby. Okay, if you're in line or whatever, waiting for something, it doesn't have to be that big. You can make it pretty small, but just shift weight. And the reason that we shift weight, especially if you really struggle with balance, is because it keeps the blood flowing through our bodies, right? You tend to bend your knees a little bit more. That's what I want. So then, when it's your time to go forward, your body's ready. It's ready to go. That a lot of times when I'm working with people that are really having trouble walking, it takes a couple steps to get going, right? So if we just keep our body moving, then that step forward seems so much more natural than if you're standing still, stock still. Okay, and then you go take it, and then you got a couple wobble steps to catch yourself before you're ready. But if you just keep your body loose and keep it moving, get us like warming up. That's what we do in warm-ups. We just get the blood pumping so we're ready to go. We just want to keep that going all the time. It's like our brain is working. Okay, we got this, we got this. So think about that when you're standing in line, just little tips on ways to keep your body moving. All right, now I'm gonna have you take your feet together. We're gonna reach out and kick back with one. A lot of times I have you step forward with this exercise. I'm just gonna have you alternate taking that leg back. So if you're behind your chair, you can wrap your hands around the back of the chair if you want to. Absolutely. Breathe in, then exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Good, so we're balancing, just switching those legs, but we're also stretching out the front of our hips by lifting up. And what that allows us to do is take bigger steps when we're walking. When you start to feel unstable, what tends to happen is you forget to lift your toes, and you also want to take really tiny steps because you don't feel comfortable. Where when you were younger, you would take bigger steps and you wouldn't even think about it, right? That's partly because we sit so much that these muscles in the front of our hips, they shorten up, they get tight. So when we're doing things like that, I have you kick back all the time in all my classes. And I do that for a reason. It's to stretch those out so that when you walk, that's the muscle of that back leg, okay? And take a step. You can feel that stretch. Okay, so we want to increase that flexibility in there so that's not tightening up and shortening your stride, because that's an unnatural stride for most people as they get older, okay? So now we're gonna walk the balance beam, okay? One in front of the other. If you wanna take your hand on the wall and do it up against the wall, that is great. One foot in front of the other. And then go ahead and take it backwards. So again, I'm holding onto the wall for right now, just to show you. This is just a poster, so I can do that. Just be careful if you have pictures or something on the wall, you don't want them falling off. Okay, now I'm gonna walk forward, okay? So I'm back in the corner right now, one foot in front of the other. I was doing this exercise with one of my personal training clients, and she has an island, kind of a kitchen island that's long. And so I have her walking around the island that sticks out and around the kitchen because she has countertop that she can hold on to. That was something like that works great too. Now take it backwards. One more time, forward, one foot in front of the other. Okay, and you can take your hands to your waist. They get tired holding them out. Sometimes mine get tired. Yes, one foot in front of the other, and then take it back. Good job. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the outside of those hips just a little bit too, where we're gonna lift one leg, and you're gonna open the leg out to the side like a hinge of the door, right? And then we're gonna switch and go the other side, hinge it open, and back to center. If you need to hold on to that chair, just stand back a little bit or go to the side. It's a little easier probably to reach in front since we're alternating. Up, out, in and down, up, out, in, down. rest. Good. Okay, now with those feet out, we're gonna challenge our balance as we kind of shift side to side. I want you to be able to catch yourself. So I want you to curl a leg up and just hold. Now switch, and that leg comes up and hold. Okay, our arms are gonna come forward as our feet are down, and then take those arms back and open up your chest as you're coming back. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in, 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 exhale. And rest. Good. Roll those shoulders back. All right, take those feet out a little bit wider. Okay, so we're gonna keep our arms really loose. We're gonna come down into a squat as we breathe in, and then we're gonna exhale back up. And we're gonna do that 4 times, okay? So just keep everything really loose as we're moving. Here we go. Breathe in, exhale up. Breathe in, exhale up. Breathe in, exhale up. Breathe in, exhale up. And rest. Roll those shoulders back. Great job, everybody. Nice work today on your balance. Whoops, get that to turn off, we'll be in business. Thank you so much for being here today. Let me know you were on. If you haven't done that yet, please do. And I will plan on seeing you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3, and that will be for the Silver Sneakers Classic. Then Lisa will be on GoFitnessVirtual.com at 9 a.m. and she will be doing she'll be doing cardio strength. That's what she'll be doing. So cardio strength at 9 a.m. with Lisa, and that's on the website. So all of you with access to the website, please go check her out. You will love her. And then I'll see you in the afternoon at 3 for the classic class. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Ellen, I hope it stops raining. I know we had it came down in buckets for hours last night. So I was really happy that I wasn't driving through it like John was. Oh, he said he had about a 45-minute stretch where it was pretty bad. And if he said it was bad, it was really, really exceptionally bad, because he doesn't usually complain very much. So anyway, me on the other hand, I'll tell you about it. That's it. I'm just not complaining. I'm just telling you about it, right? That's it. So have a great Tuesday. I plan on doing the same. Take care, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow afternoon. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks again.